We're the Dream Warriors.
God.
Greetings and welcome to Old Drunken Discography. We're all friends, fans come together, BS, argue, occasionally agree, disagree, talk about a musical artist. This week we're talking Pink Floyd. This was Bill's pick. That's Bill over there.
We are not talking about Dokken right now.
And also Tim.
I mean, thank you for choosing Pink Floyd. It just takes it off my list, and I can move in something else.
Yes. Thank you, Bill, for making me listen to fucking 16 Pink Floyd records.
Yeah, Jason
You know
goes.
what?
We've got to
You're
remind
welcome.
everybody. Jason goes into this not a Pink Floyd fan.
Not a Pink Floyd fan.
You know what? There's still time to change, man.
There's a couple more albums that might change
Nothing
that.
stays the same. It's always time for change.
So we're talking the final cut.
Roger's last album.
Yep. And halfway through writing it, Roger kind of already figured it was going to be the last album of all of them together.
But also a Roger
they've already
album.
kind of fired Rick Wright at this point. He's here, but like you can tell, he's not doing anything extra. Just what do you want?
Well, was it? Gosh darn it.
It
Because
was
they
all,
had a different drummer, didn't they? If I remember right. Or it
Nick
was.
Mason's been on every Pink Floyd release.
But this was the one that dropped someone. If I
Rick
remember
Wright.
right. Oh, yeah, that'd be it. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Okay, ignore
Yeah,
what I said.
because they fired him on The Wall, but still
Yes.
used his parts. And and then of course this being Roger's last album, and then Rick Wright's going to come back for the next album. So
Yeah,
yeah, it's an
because
interesting point in the career. Post Wall.
it's that 1994 Motley Crue time in the band.
I don't know if it's necessarily that though.
I mean, it feels more girls, girls, girls to me. This is the
Uh,
lowest of the low here. Like
this is all. I mean,
this
this is
is
a
the
Roger
sound of a
Waters
band
album,
that
though.
can't work together. Rick Wright barely shows up. David Gilmour barely shows up.
Barely, yeah, he barely shows up.
Barely shows
when
up.
David's there, he's there though. Like he's still coming through strong.
Yeah, when he's there for sure.
But this is very much a Roger album.
Well, yeah, no.
Yes, yeah,
I mean,
this is
this
a
is.
Roger
I
album.
mean, I know this is everyone's called like. I mean, this is essentially Roger Waters' solo album with the Pink Floyd
In
label.
many ways. And I would, I mean, that could be a fun discussion maybe on a live stream. The last Pink Floyd album versus the first David Gilmour solo album, which is out at this point. So,
Well, it might be an interesting discussion.
I mean,
Or
that's
could
going to be
be.
a discography I'm sure we get to eventually too. But it's going to
Let's
be
say,
tangentially tied to this, of course. And this is a period of time where, yeah, clearly Roger Waters wants to take control of the band.
which honestly, though, after Uma Guma was up the last one. Like Roger's been doing a lot of the writing for these last several albums.
Yeah, I mean, The Wall is basically his, but even before that, Animals is like still feels like a cohesive band
Yeah, but like, I mean,
presentation. No one's like
if I remember,
overtly putting their influence in. Where
I mean, if
this
I,
is, Roger is like, nope, doing my shit. You
so
remember
this
all
is,
those songs on The Wall where it was just me and a piano? Well, now we're going to do a whole album of that.
this one was, this album was dedicated to Eric Waters, which would assume is his father or uncle or
I would
something for
assume that as
Roger.
well, and my notes for
Which we
track
covered that in the wall
post-war
already.
dream. The post-war dream is just a "I want my daddy" song.
Well,
I don't think he said it. I think he went, "I want my daddy."
half of these are just, songs about, the Falkland War or whatnot.
Sure, yeah. Which, I mean, obviously they touched it on The Wall. They've touched on it on "Wish You Were Here." Certainly not a new subject for them, but this is the first time where Roger just like head first into the deep end. This is all we're doing.
Very true. I mean, it's
But at the same time, he's also there's a lot of commentary on the current affairs of the 1980s too.
Which
correct.
is interesting because this does not sound like an 80s album to me. That's one thing I'll actually give it, is it does not sound dated.
No,
Doesn't sound enthusiastic or like
maybe not now.
interesting, but
John kind of.
it doesn't sound early 80s, 60s rock, nostalgia act. Like, Yes and Air Supply and Don Henley, all these dudes that were still like put stuff out in the 60s are still kind of relevant in 83 and 84.
And Pink Floyd is too. I mean, they're coming off the wall.
Right. And they still are
Yeah.
too. Yeah. It's still very relevant.
So, do we
But
want to
then
do it?
you look at like 84 and there's this whole new generation bubbling up, about to explode. Give them another 5 to 8 years, right? And, uh, and a lot of that was rebelling very much against this. This is just tired 60s, like all the Woodstock kids are hitting that 40-year-old freak
It's
out.
Motley Crue
You
in
know,
1994.
it's Pink Floyd in 1983. Yeah.
Yep.
Do we want to do a back and forth? We want to do another three-way here.
Oh, I can go back and forth.
I mean, I could get in there, but I don't got much. So,
I mean, so yeah, we can do Jason and I back and forth, and Tim, you just bring her home then.
Well,
okay.
we'll start us off, Bill. What you got?
You want? So I'd rather you start us off, and then I follow up after.
Okay, sure. Ooh, spooky. I went
That's
in
right,
with
Bill. Tell them what to do.
I went in with very low expectations on this record. I haven't heard this record. I mean, I've heard The Wall. The last four previous records, I know. This one, brand new. But any album calling out Margaret Thatcher, especially so bluntly, gets a stamp of approval from me. That's my notes for the
I'm
first
still going
song.
to say that Exploited album is better, though.
Well, we're not talking, Dead Kennedy. We're not talking the punk scene. We're just talking Pink Floyd,
Better
major
stuff, but
label.
yes, it's very much there. It's very much there.
I'm just saying it gets a stamp of approval.
Yeah.
Is that your notes for the opening track?
Yep, that's it.
All right. What have we done, Maggie? What have we done? What have we done to England? Top song contender, best opening track in this goddamn discography.
No,
Oh, you're bullshitting us.
Nope,
What?
nope,
I wouldn't go that far. No,
nope.
it's
Just the
not.
beat
Wish You
drop.
Were Here.
Nope, it's better.
It's not Shine On You Crazy Diamond.
Nope.
It's better.
Fucking hell, even Umaguma kind of opened a little rock and more better than
Nope.
that. But
It's going. The
Okay,
commentary,
okay.
the lyrics, whole 9 yards.
okay, all right. Well, your possible past.
Is this the one? Is this the album, the one you've been threading? Like, guess what, guys? I bought a Pink Floyd album. Is
I
this
got a
the
hot
one?
Jason,
take.
go.
I got a hot
Jason,
take.
go. Jason, go.
I actually liked your possible past too. Once it got going, the vocal melody was pretty hard hitting.
Do you remember me? How we used to be? Do you think we should be closer? Top song contender.
I want you to go back and watch our Sonic Youth NYC Flowers and Ghost video.
Love this
However
guitar so
many
much more.
months
Love the
ago that
vocals so much
was.
more. Love the tune so much more. And
Oh, there
you
were
know,
guitars?
I'll get
Shit.
into it when we get to the end of this.
Okay, one of the few kind of pointless musically just kind of happened.
Make them mad. Make them sad. Make them mad 2 and 2. Top song contender.
When the Tigers broke free, more like a poem read over boring music. I did like the last line, and that's how the high command took my daddy from me. Not something I ever want to hear. Not something I ever want to hear again.
'Cause I want to be daddy. 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 'Cause I want to be
Don't have those lyrics in front of me. Top song contender though. That is essentially it's a hidden track inside of the album and actually top song contender
Well,
through
it's
and through.
they added it after the fact.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. Yes.
Uh,
Because
they
they put in they had a like a greatest hits compilation that came out, I believe, in 2001 called Echoes. Were the two things special about that compilation because it was like a double album, but they included the entire "Shine On You Crazy Diamond," all the parts onto one track, and then the other special thing was it was the first time that "When the Tigers Broke Free" was digital.
okay.
Yes. Let's say because
I mean,
actually
yeah, it's
I
whatever.
didn't. So fun fact: I listened to this album first on CD.
Sure. Yeah. Yeah.
When the heroes return, I read that this is basically a Waters solo album. Roger should stick to writing the lyrics and let the rest of the band do the music. And the music is just so boring on this album. The lyrics are top tier, up there with The Wall, even surpassing it in places. It's just not very fun to listen to.
When we came back from the war, the banners and flags hung on everyone's door. We danced and we sang in the street, and the church bells rang. But burning in my heart, my memory shoulders on of the gardener's dying words on the intercom. Top song contender.
What year was Paranoid?
70.
70.
Yeah, this you know. Oh, have you, Bill? Have you listened to that Dead Kennedys record yet?
I
Yes.
know. It's fucking fantastic, right?
Right? Yeah.
Yes, it is. It's a phenomenal record.
You heard that
Yeah.
fucking? You heard that No Effects song, Ronnie and Mags?
Yes.
That's a good track too. That's a
Yeah.
good
Yes.
track too.
And the Exploited. They have an album called
Yeah.
"Let's Start a War." Said Maggie one day.
Yep. Yep. There's better
That
shit.
album's so good. Yeah.
Um, The Gunner's Dream. The lyrics are fan fucking tastic. The lines and everyone has recourse to the law, and no one kills the children anymore. The piano was beautiful. That blaring sax solo. I could give this one the old top song contender recommendation.
Wow. Which one was in solo? Let me catch up here. Which one was that?
The Gunner's
The Gunner's
Dream.
Dream.
Okay. Interesting. Okay.
You never hear their standard issue kicking in your door. You can relax on both sides of the tracks, and maniacs don't blow holes in bandsmen by remote control, and everyone has recourse to the law, and no one kills the children anymore, and no one kills the children anymore. Top song contender.
Paranoid Eyes, a skipper, same notes as Hero or Tigers or One of the Few. Great lyrics, boring music.
You put on your brave face and slip over the road for a jar, fixing your grin as you casually lean on the bar, laughing too loud for the rest of the world. With the boys in the crowd, you hide, hide, hide behind petrified eyes. Top song contender.
What'd you think of the music though?
Fucking loved every minute of it.
You like that Gilmore solo in there?
There was no Gilmore solo in that song.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
haven't gotten to that
Yeah.
once yet.
Well, he's got two.
Correct.
He's got two. He's got
He's got two, but
All right. Get Your Filthy Hands. Those short, little, powerful poem type songs would hit harder if they were sandwiched between really good, longer songs. But this one is good leading into the Fletcher Memorial Home. I love the woodwinds going on in the background. Finally, a fucking Pink Floyd Gilmore solo. C notes from the opening track, top tier shit. I would sum the song up as a 1983 polite way to say fuck 'em all. Top song contender.
I want a T-shirt that, like, the front, it's like, quote, like, "Finally a David Gilmour solo," and the
Right?
quote is from not a Pink Floyd fan.
I'll mention it on the second one, but I'm like, Jesus Christ, these fucking assholes have made me listen to this discography. Now I'm fucking wanting a goddamn Dave Gilmour solo. What the
Right.
fuck? I didn't want it going in, but now I fucking want
come to
one.
the jungle.
But now you gotta have it. Yeah.
Now you gotta have it because it's like,
Yeah,
what
no,
the fuck?
that's brilliant. That's brilliant.
Flip
Sorry, that
side
was a
A.
twofer.
Flip
Yeah.
side A. Start side B. Brezhnev took Afghanistan. Begin took Beirut. DRA took the Union Jack, and Maggie over lunch one day took a cruiser with all hands, apparently to make him give him back. Top song contender.
Was that your notes for both of them?
Well, that's Get Your Filthy Hands Off My Dessert. I mean, Paranoid Eyes, end of side A. Revert, turn back side A. Go
No, no,
to
no, no. I'm
approximately
talking about
five,
the,
six
the
away.
Fletcher Memorial.
Fletcher Memorial. Well, so that okay, so that's the song afterwards.
Yes, that
So
was the
Fletcher
twofer.
Memorial Home. Mr. Big Ed and Friends, Mrs. Thatcher and Paisley, Mr. Brezhnev and Party, The Ghost of McCarthy, The Memories of Nixon, and now adding colors, grasp the anonymous Latin, American meat packing graffiti. Top song contender.
And if any of those names are foreign to you, please stop this video right now and go to Wikipedia because come on,
Just look up
let's
1980s
get
politics.
educated. Yeah, let's get educated. Know what's going on, and know
Fucking
what's
Brez.
went on for the last 50 years.
Because honestly, the
Right.
80s politics was the leading, like where we are now is
Yeah,
it
I mean,
kind
so much of what
of
where we are now is
it
because of the
started,
80s.
yeah, with Reagan and
If you don't
Thatcher,
if you don't
and
know who Brezhnev is, you definitely need to know who Brezhnev
yeah,
is right
And
now.
I,
if you're 50 years behind what's being done to you,
I mean, the McCarthy. I assume that if you're watching this video and you took any history class, you know who McCarthy at least is.
yeah, I was a preteen McCarthyist. Shout out Propaganda.
bam, yeah.
All right, Southampton Dock pass, more of the same crap filler like a lot of this record. Hard to tell when this one ends.
Yeah.
So that I'll say before I start reading my notes, that was the beauty I felt with this album is it went track to track to track, and it was difficult to tell when one started
It
and one began because it all flowed one into
it
the
does
Sure.
next.
flow. It
Well, and
does.
that kind of comes back from the wall and even all the way back to Dark Side of the Moon.
Even
Shout out,
back
shout
Pink
out
Floyd's
Waters
kind
being good
of
at.
they're into their
yeah,
transitions. Yeah.
even back before that, even with obscure,
Yeah.
not obscure, not that far,
Yeah.
but well, yeah, even obscured
But like
metal.
Umbaguma had elements of that. Yeah. I mean, this is,
Mhm.
yeah.
So, anyways, for me, Southampton docks, and still the dark stain spreads between his shoulder blades, a mute reminder of the poppy fields and graves. And when the flight was over, we spent what they had made, but in the bottom of our hearts, we felt the final cut. Top song contender. Roll credits.
My notes say it's hard to tell when this one ends and the final cut begins. This just feels like an album written by one person, as almost every song is the same structurally. This one is actually another highlight of the album, though.
Thought I oughta bare my naked feelings, thought I oughta tear the curtain down. I held the blade of trembling hands, prepared to make it, but just then the phone rang. I never had the nerve to make the final cut. Top song contender.
Not now, John. Okay, having the background vocals singing "fuck all that" made this a top song contender. Roger getting his flow skills on, ripping solo. This is the best song on the record.
Make 'em laugh, make 'em cry, make 'em dance in the aisles, make 'em pay, make 'em stay, make 'em feel okay. Top song contender.
Fuck all of that.
No.
Two suns in the sunset. It's fine. I like the jagged riff they play. The lyrics are fine. Not winning any best album closer awards, but it's serviceable and works well after Not Now, John. Pretty sax too.
As the windshield melts, my tears evaporate, leaving only charcoal to defend. Finally, I understand. Feelings of the few, ashes and diamonds, foe and friend. We are equal in the end. Top song contender.
All right. Who has the dot?
I got the dot. Tim
Let me
still
fill
gotta
in,
go.
let me fill in a couple holes here. You guys covered most of it here.
Oh shit, Tim still
I
got
did.
it.
I did
Fuck.
cover most of it.
Between the two,
No,
you
you
guys
didn't
covered
talk shit
most
about the
of it.
music. You just read the lyrics.
I. I'll talk about it when we get to the end.
Okay.
The couple things I want to say before we rank this, and I'll make it as short as possible here, is there is a lot of so Roger Waters takes over the songwriting on this album. It's very clear, and you can tell that Rick Wright and Dave Gilmour are both very uninterested. It's hard to tell where Nick Mason's at because they're drums and it's Pink Floyd. They're always pretty simple to begin with. So, like, the drums are adequate, but there's nothing here that's like, like, whoa, that was cool. Um, and that's my biggest problem with this album is there's just nothing here that's like that jumps out. It feels very by the book. It feels very if dictatorial. Like Roger Waters is just telling people what to play. Just do this, and we'll be fine.
Ooh, I am so in the middle of you guys because I understand what Bill is. All his top song contenders reading lyrics. This is a very strong album lyrically.
Well, and that was my thought. Hearing you guys go back and forth, my biggest thought was, man, I'm so glad you guys found the poetry of this album.
It's
Musically,
fucking.
It is Pink Floyd, and like, not to say like this is garbage, but but in this very rich discography that we've been covering, you can hear 3/4 of this band not giving a shit on this album.
you can hear Dave Gilmour just checking the fuck out on most of this
Yeah,
record.
you can hear Rick Wright checking the fuck out, and especially kind of knowing. I mean, this album's 40 years old. I don't think there's any spoilers here that there's a complete lineup change and direction shift on the next album.
Lawsuits and all kinds of shit's about to hit.
Yeah, it'll last for decades. And Roger Waters goes on to a very, arguably successful solo career where he basically just does this album 3 or 4 times in a row.
And Gilmour does his same album 3 or 4 times in a row.
Gilmour does his thing, and yeah. But here we are at the point in Pink Floyd where you're like, I want Gilmour. And yes, we will get to the momentary lapse of reason next week. Stick around, or what? We're every other day now. I don't know. Schedules, check them out
Every day. Tomorrow, momentary lapse of reason.
Yeah,
Tomorrow or Monday if we fall on that weird odd week.
Right. Yes.
But it's no secret where this is going. For me personally, yeah, there's you can argue a lot of Korn's career
Korn?
topically. Yeah, I want my daddy.
There's more to it than that.
It's not just
not
wanting
the
his
same.
dad, though. Like, he's talking about.
I don't
Yeah.
care about any of that. I'm just saying that.
Yeah.
There are 2 parts here that almost feel like Pink Floyd to me. Track 2, Your Possible Pasts. They get real close to sounding like Pink Floyd there. The Fletcher Memorial Home is another chance where, like, yeah, they almost sound like Pink Floyd here. And then, yeah, at the very end, Not Now, John is another one where it almost feels like Pink Floyd. But the rest of this just does. It feels to me very checked out.
So,
Just throw some shit out so people will buy it.
Damn.
Do what I tell you. Like, this band is no longer democratic.
So I'm gonna start going in depth a little bit. So, like, for example, I'll do like track 2, Your Possible Pass. I mean, I know we've all talked about that was a solid song.
That
Like,
was pretty decent, yeah.
like for me, when you get to the chorus, when he does the final line, do you think we should be closer? It doesn't do like most bands would repeat that last line. Like it feels like they were gonna repeat it, but they just cut it and like shift. And it's like I thought that was phenomenal because hey, they did something that was unpredictable that it didn't
Uh-huh.
like
No, and I
you
get
wouldn't
it.
feel that's what they were gonna do,
Roger
but like they
takes over
shifted
this
it.
album. Roger takes over this album to a point where it's like, yeah, it's very much his vision. And his vision may be flawed, but there are some good ideas. He's been, ever since Sid left, it's been him and David Gilmour kind of fighting for control over this band.
Well, except for not Uma Guma, what the hell was it? Yeah, it was Uma Guma when they all had a side, right? No, it wasn't Uma
Right,
Guma. It
yeah.
was
Everybody, right, being diplomatic. Let's all make some money. We all get the same percentage point
Which
publishing
sucked.
wise. Yeah.
which I mean, And I'll say
And
this.
yet, not their best album either. So,
I mean, and I'll say this. Going back to that, and I've been, I want to say, a firm believer. Like, sorry, Umaguma's like, hey, for me, Roger Waters was kind of that special sauce after Sid left of like doing some songwriting going on afterwards. Like starting with that Umaguma, like Roger was my favorite side. I enjoyed what he was doing. Like I could feel the Roger
sure.
influence.
But you've also got David Gilmour and Rick Wright doing their thing
Yes.
together. Plus, David is
Which
building
is
his own thing
it's
that
the
he gets
age old
to develop.
question. It's the White Album all over again. Like do these five people work together
And yeah, and
as
can
a
you hear it on the
cohesive,
album?
and can
Yeah.
you hear it on the album? Because like you listen to like something like Dark Side of the Moon, it's like you can hear the ideals going back and forth. Like, hey, I have
You
this
can hear the
riff, I have
tension,
this
but it
lyric
still
line.
works.
Like
Yeah,
it's all cohesive in one
yeah.
thing.
And
Whereas
everybody's point is being made.
this is a very Roger Waters. I want to sing about my dad died in the war. I don't
Right.
want to have the same. I don't want to repeat it because I'm seeing the
And
same
that's why I'm
patterns.
fucked up.
And yeah, it's very
And that was very common for, the British baby boomers slash
right.
whatever, like the oldest to Gen X.
Yeah, even
Um,
in America, there were albums
yeah,
that came out that were probably better
yeah, no, very much
albums.
cross pollination. But I mean, you can look at the Who. The Who,
The
that's like
Who did it. Yeah, even
yeah,
fucking CCR did it. Like,
yep, yep, yep. The Doors, like it was very much a generational thing.
yeah,
Like, being the child of that generation, I wasn't there,
I can't wait to
but
rate this
but
motherfucker.
my parents were, so I get the firsthand experiences. And
Let's say for ranking, I get to guess, right?
Oh yeah, you got the dot.
oh, oh,
Holy shit! Goddamn, did I at least get this somewhat
well,
thought
do you
out
want
right?
my final notes before or after you guess?
Oh, give
Yeah, I want it
after
after.
after.
I say after. Make it a little difficult on me.
Yeah, don't make it easy for him.
Okay,
So I think you are going to like this one.
Who me?
No, no, not you. Sorry. Tim's going to have this one at number 10. I think
that
he would
is
have it
incorrect.
above Umaguma, but okay,
It,
higher or
it,
lower? Sorry, what'd you say?
I said incorrect.
Oh, higher or lower?
Oh, lower.
Number 12 then.
Yeah, oh yeah, 100%.
So Tim's going with the most Pink Floyd populist. That makes sense on this one.
Yeah, I mean, this is one of those times where I agree with the populace. Yeah, no, this is a terrible Pink Floyd album.
I
Well,
think Jason's going to put this one
before
at.
you guess for me, let me pull my mulligan.
Okay.
Oh, oh,
I'm putting Animals above, or I'm sorry, below Adam Hart. I went back to Adam Hart. I like Adam Hart. It moves up.
ah,
So I think the final cut for Jason is going to go at number 8 below metal.
Um, Incorrect.
Higher or lower?
You need to go higher.
So it's going to
oh,
go at number 6
yeah.
then,
I'm
right above
surprised at how
Animals.
much you guys like this album. Wow,
You went too high.
Oh,
it's New
just
York
number
City
7.
ghosts
Yeah,
all
it's not
over
better.
again.
It's not better than Animals, but I
It's New York City ghosts all over again.
yeah, it is. I thought this album, but again, because I'm more of a lyrical person, and lyrically, this album was fucking
Yeah,
amazing. It
yeah.
tells a story. He's getting his point across. I understand it. I get it. But at the same time, musically, I'd rather listen to Animals. Animals is better musically.
Animals is fucking so good. Yeah.
Like, so it kind of sits right there.
So it's my turn now?
Yeah,
Yeah. Can
gee,
you guess your own ranking?
I can
Yep.
guess it.
So Yeah, you guys probably guess it, but that's fine. Jason, if you want to move it. So I'll say for me, many people's introduction to Pink Floyd was The Wall or was Dark Side of the Moon. For me, my introduction to Pink Floyd was in fact the final cut. This
See,
was how I got exposed to Pink Floyd.
you're going by nostalgia.
It's partially nostalgia, partially because you know what? I mean, fuck it. Post-war Dream
Well,
came
that
on
is
when I played
really
this.
interesting. Yeah.
Like I heard post-war Dream, I'm like, holy shit, I forgot how good this album started. And again, just through and through is this I just could not get enough of this album the whole way through.
Well,
Um,
stick around where I'm finally around to remember when a Pink Floyd album gets released. Ooh, what is that? Oh, you got the final cut.
it's a
I knew
gatefold.
it. You bought the final cut. Holy.
Yes, I did. Hey, original release too.
Hey, Bill is barred from picking any bands going forward, Tim.
Why? I
Go back and
I'm
watch our
sorry.
Motley Crue review. He's barred. He's barred.
Hey, but I mean, here's the issue. You happen to pick a band like Pink Floyd. This would have been my. I went in like, God, I wonder if it is gonna be because I had heard Dark Side of the Moon. I had heard The Wall and everything afterwards. But
Have
God,
you
I just
though? I'm
always
starting to question that.
Well,
Have you
and
heard
have you
the-
heard the
have you
Roger
heard Dark Side of the
Waters
Moon?
solo catalog?
I have
Have
not
you
heard
heard
his
Radio
solo catalog.
Chaos?
No,
Like the inherent problem with this record is you can tell it is written by one person.
Yeah.
Like, you can
yeah,
tell it.
but I love it. I love it. Like I like the sounds. I like
It's
the
just
melody.
not.
I I don't know what else. Like I just
Thanks
thoroughly enjoy
everybody
it.
for coming to ODD. You get these hot takes where we sometimes agree and sometimes
You wonder why
wildly
you get all the
disagree.
comments down below, Bill. You wonder why.
I don't
This
wonder.
is
Here's
why.
I said I knew I was gonna have a hot take. I knew this was gonna be a hot take no matter what. I knew going. Remember, I said I was gonna have three hot takes, right? I got "Wish You Were Here" down at number 7. I got
Which
the
is
final
fucked
cut
up.
way the
Hot
fuck up
take?
at number 1.
Which is fucked
Like,
up.
but it
And the Division Bell is gonna fucking be number 2.
well, wait and see for that one. But like I jet.
I'm
Hashtag.
here
it's
for the
one.
Endless River, so we'll see where that lands.
Oh, I
I
know.
mean, I'll say this, in
yeah.
between us, shooting episodes here tonight, like I've been listening to, the final cut, just going through. It's like, God,
There's
I
nothing there for like half that record.
Well,
It's
and
just fucking
what's
poetry. But you
really
shit
great-
all over Sonic Youth's avant-garde shit.
yeah, but that poetry fucking sucked.
No, that's fucking man. That's feminism. That's street. You're like you're hitting like low rent hanging fruit with Margaret and fucking.
This album
Yeah,
is wild. One of us has it best, one of us has it worst, and the third has it right in the middle.
Yeah, I mean, there's good. The Color Code Tell All. There's good merits to that record.
That's a wild album, right?
Like I said,
there.
I mean, lyrically, this album is fucking. It's good lyrically. Like Roger, this is some of Roger's.
Yeah.
Like,
Not the Pink Floyd album I'm reaching for, though.
and I understand that too. I
can
understand
get that,
too.
but like, and I mean, and it probably is some nostalgia kicking in, but like, God, like I remember playing this Pink. It was on
You're gonna
CD.
tell
I remember
me
playing this Pink
Have a Cigar is
Floyd
better
CD
than
to
anything
death.
on the final cut.
No, it's not.
Yes.
Not to be.
Leave them
Yeah.
comments down below.
You're going to tell me the Gunner's Dream is Have a Cigar good?
It's Gunner. You picked the wrong one. Gunner's Dream is definitely better. That one is on my top song
Oh
list.
my god. It's on my top songs too, but it ain't gonna be like it's gonna be like number 7 compared to Have a Cigar. Like what
Nope.
the fuck?
Nope.
Well, stick around, fucking Obscured by Clouds. No, what the fuck are we on next? I don't even know.
We got Momentary Lapse of Reason is next.
Yeah, we've had them fight. We've
First
already.
post Roger Waters album.
Oh,
And another classic Hypnosis cover. Stick around for It's a Dart. This is going to be a fun one.
because Hypnosis didn't do the album cover for the final cut. Roger
Nope.
Waters did that shit.
But the Final Cut album cover did influence a bunch of like floppy disk computer dorks, and there's like a weird computer code in it.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll get to the Final Cut artwork. That's like some early Microsoft like hidden fucking code national treasure.
it's great art. It's great. Yeah, the Pink Floyd album, is it art? Pink Floyd is gonna be fucking nuts. Stick around for that, because they're all. I mean, even this album in 1987 that nobody fucking remembers.
Yep.
Look at that album art.
I do. I remember when it came out.
I don't. I remember fucking Division Bell, but I don't remember this one. Stick around. We'll get to both those records here real soon.
Yes.
Leave your comments down below. What your favorite Pink Floyd record is.
And what do you think of the Final Cut?
And what do you think of the Final Cut? Is it your number one?
It's clearly a divisive album.
It's a very divisive album for sure. We have gone off the fucking rails here. So.
Yeah, we have. Look at these rankings. Holy shit.
Yeah, look at these rankings. I'd say top 7. No, we don't even. No,
but color code will tell all.
Yeah, color code will tell all. Before the Final Cut, I could say our top 6 were the same, but
right. But the Final Cut throws everything off.
It throws it all off.
That blows
Damn
my
right
mind.
it does.
Now Tim and I are the only ones that have the same top 6.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, Jason, you and I have the same top.
Oh wait, no, we don't. No, we don't.
No, you don't.
No, you
no.
mulliganed Adam Art Mother higher than me.
That's a good record. Like that's.
It is a really good record.
That's a good album.
Color code tell all. Yeah.
Color code tell all.
Actually, that's say you and Tim don't line up for shit.
I got all 4 colors going right now. So.
We both have Wish You Were a Hero over Dark Side of the Moon, though. So.
Correct.
Well, that's because we're intelligent.
But Jason and I both have The Wall over the debut album Piper.
That's true too.
Yeah, and I couldn't quite go that far. So.
The Wall's pretty fucking good though.
But only I have the Final Cut over everything.
Color code will tell all, but the Piper. Come on.
Yeah, but Piper's like a fun hippy dippy album, but The Wall is The Wall.
And The Wall is a fun anti-fasci album.
I mean, I'd get behind that better. There's a lot of themes to The Wall, though. We already discussed that.
That's true. That's true.
The Final Cut can be summed up.
Let's wrap this shit up.
The Final Cut can be summed up in The Wall, A Brick in the Wall, Part 1, and that little segment of The Wall. He's already been over it, but I guess we're going to cover it again.
Almost say that the Final Cut feels like The Wall, like remnants.
It's like, yeah, it's the extended version of Part 1.
Yeah, the director's cut.
Yeah, like, Daddy, please come home.
Yeah, I want my daddy. Which again, Korn's entire lyrical career.
No, it's not. It's a one fucking song, you fuck. Be safe and make good decisions.
Listen to the Final Cut and make your own judgment.
Yeah, fuck Margaret Thatcher.
And then you go a little woo, and then a little whoop, 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 and then it's all, and then you're ready to go again. Yo, come back now, you hear?